Guten Morgen, everyone. I said everyone and everybody in blah, blah, blah. Yeah, good morning, everyone. It is, what day is it? It's Wednesday,
My dudes.
5th of April, Kirsten's dudes. And the year is 2023, and we are live. This is our morning live stream for today. And what's going on in the world today? I haven't really gotten caught up on everything yet today. Of course, most of the news is still about the Tangerine Voldemort, and it annoys me to no end. Not just because I don't like him, and it's true that I don't like him, but he dominates the news so much, and the reason for this, to me, seems obvious. That outrage sells, and he generates a lot of outrage, and he does outrageous stuff on purpose to get the media attention. And even while he's being indicted for felonies, I noticed also in the news today that Twitter, and again, Elon Musk is following in Trump's playbook, generating as much outrage as he can for the media attention. And on the one hand, it kind of makes sense because it gets people on his platform, it gets some eyeballs, which he's hoping will translate into advertising dollars, and it will not, because the advertisers don't want to be associated with him, and I mean, a few do, obviously. There's a few, but not the major ones. But what he did today is he marked NPR's Twitter account with a tag that says U.S. state-sponsored media or state-controlled media. And NPR is not that. They get a small amount of funding from the federal government, but most of their funding comes from donations. And again, they've strived very, very hard to follow journalistic principles and be as independent as possible. And the U.S. government has no control over them because they're constantly criticizing the U.S. government. And it's clear that he's just doing stuff to be outrageous, and he's doing stuff to, he keeps claiming that he's independent, but he's far right. He's gone far to the right. Anyway, there's that going on. I made great progress yesterday. Speaking of my upcoming Python courses on YouTube, I made great progress yesterday. In spite of my sleep deprivation, I managed to get most of the way through my remaining chapters. And I have one more chapter to complete, and then I have to go back and update some modules to make sure they cover everything that I want to make covered. As I've been going through, I've been making notes as I do on my 3x5 cards. This is like my favorite way to keep track of stuff. I don't know why. It's an old habit, and I like writing things down. I like having, I'm an engineer by training, and so I still use these precision mechanical pencils to write with, because I always have, and I like the way they feel in my hand. I like the way the pencil feels on the paper. I've started, for my drawings, I used to just draw on paper and then take a picture of it with my phone or with a camera, or scan it and then import it into Photoshop and do all that. I've started drawing on my iPad, but only because I can use an Apple Pencil. And again, I like the way that feels in my hand. And I've put a surface over my iPad screen so that it feels like paper.
That's so cool. Is it like one of those screen covers?
Yeah, it's like a screen protector, but it's got a texture on it.
That's
And
so cool. They've really thought of everything nowadays.
yeah, and it really works for me. And I've been doing, I don't know if you've seen, I don't think I've changed my avatar on LinkedIn. On some of my social media, I've changed my avatar to a little, circle drawing of my face with crazy crooked sunglasses and a baseball cap. Oh, I forgot. Let's see, you're seeing my bald ass damn head today.
Not the bald ass damn head.
Yeah, hang on a second here. Okay, much better.
Oh,
Backwards.
Yeah, backwards, but it still says Dodgers.
Roger Dodger.
That's important. When I do it this way, it covers my eyes, which, I guess is fine. I sometimes tip it up a little bit so that it doesn't, but then it's harder to read the LA. I don't know. It's all very, very complicated and very technical. Y'all wouldn't get it. Um, anyway, for our live stream tonight,
Did I do it right?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I was pointing at Ricky.
Oh, Ricky's up there now.
We have a comment.
We have a comment?
Yes,
You didn't raise the yellow hand. Go ahead.
I did. That's why Kirsten was pointing at me. I didn't raise it.
But
I had it raised.
you know what? From now on, I'm just gonna ask before we go live where the heck we are on
That you move. I mean, during the live stream, at least on my screen, you all move around.
They move when I raise my hand.
Oh, is that what it is? It puts you at the top when you raise your hand?
Yep.
That's good to know.
I just point
yeah.
at that.
All right. Miss Rick.
Okay, our comment is from Omar Mustaf, who says, hello from Bahrain.
Oh, hello, Omar. I don't know that we've ever had a comment from someone in Bahrain before, but
Well, Omar himself has commented before, but not that he was from Bahrain.
Oh, it's good to know where you are. So, and what services is Omar watching us on?
LinkedIn. And another comment just came in from him. He says, whatever your habits are for developing your online courses, just keep doing what you do because your courses are always the best, sir.
Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And please carry that over to our content on YouTube because LinkedIn has slapped so many restrictions on me that it's just become really difficult for me to produce quality content for them anymore. And so we're putting lots and lots of great content up on YouTube. We've got C++ up there now. We've got SQL up there now. And within the next month, we're going to have this Python course up. I should be ready to begin recording this weekend, if not sooner. And I'm very excited about that. So
Omar has said, it's a pleasure, sir. I have been watching your courses since lynda.com.
Yeah, me too. I miss lynda.com. They gave me complete editorial freedom. It was wonderful working for them. And as much as when LinkedIn bought them, they carried over as much of their staff as they could, but once LinkedIn got bought out by Microsoft and they started imposing a lot of corporate restrictions, I think it just started to take a turn. In any event, our live stream for the evening, which is 1800 Pacific time, 6 p.m. American Pacific time, our live stream will be on YouTube only. And this is our policy as of now. We're really trying to direct traffic over to YouTube. We're trying to get lots of view hours on YouTube because it's moving too slowly. And, we may not, at the rate that things are going, we may not make it to monetization very quickly. And that's super important if we're going to continue to create high quality content. We need to get to that point where we can monetize. And in order to do that, YouTube requires a certain number of view hours, a certain number of subscribers. We already have the subscribers. That's not a problem, but the view hours are really hard to get. And they don't allow, we could promote and do advertising on Google, but YouTube actually discounts those view hours for some reason. So it makes it really hard for us to get to the monetization. So, I mean, that's really a lot of what's behind our moving the live streams in the evening to YouTube. So please follow us over on YouTube. We'll be sure to put the link down there in the description for how to find us. And tonight, I haven't entirely decided on a subject, but I think I'm going with flying cars. Because, when I say we'll never have flying cars, I base that on my understanding of the laws of physics and, what people, what amount of destruction people are willing to tolerate in their homes and just how it would work. I mean, we're going to talk about that, I think, tonight on the live stream, and we'll take your questions, and we'll if you want to talk about other subjects, we'll try and squeeze that in as well, because we really appreciate you and we really appreciate your participation, and we want to give you what you're looking for. In any event, that's all I got this morning. Kirsten, you got anything?
Me and Ricky are working on a couple of things together, and that's been a lot of fun. We're always really productive when we put that one brain cell to use collectively.
The brain cell that they share, I just want to interject this because I think it's an important detail. It's a very, very large brain cell. It is a giant brain cell, and it's super, super smart. It's probably the smartest part of either or both of them. Heads together, the things they come up with are absolute genius. So we're looking forward to whatever comes out of that.
Oh, well, you'll find out soon enough. It's some fun stuff.
All right. And I think I have an idea of what they're talking about. They're getting together on what kinds of new content we can put up, so that we can have more regular, topical, on-brand content, to make all of our viewers and followers very, very happy. Because really, it's your happiness that is the goal of this channel.
Yeah.
I have on my HAL 9000 t-shirt, HAL 9000 Logic Memory Systems from Urbana, Illinois. I was reminded the other day, I was looking at some production stills because these things come across my feed, and there was a picture of Slim Pickens riding the nuclear bomb down in Dr. Strangelove. I don't know. Have y'all youngsters seen Dr. Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb?
Not yet.
Really? Oh my God. So, we have to write down all the films we need to watch the next time that you're visiting.
Yes.
Because that one is, that's a really, really great film. But in any event, that always makes me think of Stanley Kubrick, and Stanley Kubrick always makes me think of my all-time favorite film, which is 2001: A Space Odyssey. And of course, I'm sorry, Dave, I'm afraid I can't do that.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have you guys seen 2001?
It's on our to watch list, but I do know the significance of that line because this movie has been brought up in the movies podcast.
Yeah, that's true. Coming to a podcast streamer near you very soon. All right. So that's it for this morning. We hope to see you this evening, 1800 Pacific. That is 6 p.m. Pacific time on the West Coast of the United States here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And we'll be on YouTube for that. And we'll post a link to all of our social channels, but we really hope that you'll follow us on over to YouTube for that. And we'll talk about the laws of physics, or at least, a few of the very simple ones, because really there's just one law of physics that makes flying cars super improbable, if not impossible. I mean, obviously you can make things fly, but making something fly out of your driveway without destroying your house, that's the trick with flying car. We're gonna talk about that. We'll probably talk a little bit more about what's going on with the Python course. we may throw in some other subjects. I don't know. It's gonna be a wild one this evening.
Wild Wednesday.
Love you. See you tonight.
Bye.